good news is I found out that I'd actually bagged up to move 31. Got the rest of them bagged up. So we're going to start with, let's see, that's 28. And, okay, so we have 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And got those. So, hey Gwen, good to see you on. Let me just double check something. Okay, we're good to go. All right, so I got pretty much everything bagged up, and I should be able to get the get this done tonight. But before I do that, I got to do a poll real quick. Let me get this up and running. Apologize for being distracted. I had a really bad headache. I've taken stuff for it, so I might be a little loopy tonight. I apologize if that's the case. All right, start a poll. Alrighty. So, got the poll set up, and this is for which kit should I do for my birthday stream. This is the tall and skinny one. It's 2,200 pieces, and after tonight's stream, I'm going to go ahead and start bagging it up to save time. Oops. Something dropped. Washer. Okay. And this is the tall and wide. Hey, Melee Cormier. Nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. So these are the choices for the poll. I will go ahead and bring them back up again. This is a different brand than my current kit. This, I believe, is the same brand. Mengao or whatever. Because if I look at the book here, it's pretty similar to what I've been going with. And this other one, though, has a different style a little bit. Makes it a little easier to read on some of these. So, anyway, so yeah, the smaller box, the skinny one is 2,200 pieces. I'm not sure how many it is on the other kit. All right, so I got those out of the way. All right, so we are doing move 27. So back to 27. Alrighty. So I seem to be missing one of the pieces I'm supposed to have. I think I may have put it back in the multi-collect one. Okay. But I do believe I should have all the pieces I need for everything. Okay, so let me move these out of the way so I can see if I can find the piece that I'm apparently missing, which I know I'm not. And I think I just heard one hit the floor. There it is. That's the one. And all right, so that one hits there. And there should be one other one. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Knew I had it. And that one goes over here. Much easier when I'm putting them in by themselves. So let's go ahead and get these back. I'll worry about picking that up later, because theoretically it's excess at this point. Still working my way through the He Who Fights with Monsters. I'm on book 8, I believe. 7 or 8. I'll have to double check. And all right, so all right, a 2x3 there. This is another one where I thought I was going to be short of some I needed, which apparently I grabbed the wrong ones in an earlier baggie. All right, there they are. I'm going to have to try and making them up. All right, so and there is a 2x4. Line this up on the corner, and 2x3. Grab the wrong one there. That was a flat top, and I needed a pebble top, or peg top, or however you want to refer to it. Let me catch up with chat real quick here. And Gwen saying hi to Melee. And Marmar, nice to see you on. What's the poll for? I just got here and I'm still working. Okay. I have 2 similar sets for tomorrow night's birthday stream. This one's the tall and skinny. This one's the tall and wide. So we're voting to see which one of those I'm going to have building on my birthday stream. All right, and let's see, 2x2 here, and okay, there we go. Let's try this again. I keep throwing it around. No, I don't think I hit the floor. Where did it go to? Well, I will, okay, it didn't wind up there. I'll put together the rest if I don't find it by the end. I think it's one of the ones I can grab a spare for. There it went. Let's try that. When in doubt, use the wrench. Where'd the wrench go? There we go. And there we go. All right, and we had 2x8. 2x8. 2x8 and 2x8. And a 2x4 in the center. And that's an extra piece here, so we'll set that over there. Oh, and these are also extras where I was going to try and make up the size I needed from other ones, but I don't need to. Okay. And all right, so these just work their way across here. Got 9 of them. There we go. I don't have any other ones here. Make sure these are nice and square. Whoops, sorry. And Gwen saying hello to Marmar, and Marmar saying hi to Gwen. Well, looks like the meds I took for my headache seem to be working fairly well. I'm definitely feeling better than I was a couple hours ago. And there we go. And this one goes here. There we go. And the rest of this is all textured roof pieces. All right, so we got one going here. And one there. And there. Oops. That goes there. There we go. And just making sure I got my corner pieces lined up where they're supposed to be. Or the ends of the pattern. Makes it much easier to fill in if you're not having to, do I have the location right for this? Do I have the location right for that? So just so you're aware, we are on move 27, and the final move, or final build page or whatever, is 38. So let's see if we can get 10 of these done. And I do have 2 more invitations I should send out by tonight. I think I'll put on the description for the birthday stream a couple of people who are more likely to swing by. I know Ian's going to try and make it, and might get Legal Vices and a few others. So I'll go ahead and put those. Oops. I did not get those right. All right, so misread that. And there we go. And then I will just put more guests, and people make it, great. That would be wonderful. If they don't make it, I will miss them, but we'll see how it goes. Alrighty. Putting these in a stack was great for being able to count them and store them, but I'm just going to go ahead and pop them all apart here real quick, make it easier. Hopefully easier. And it looks like I did get it wrong. I was doing cinnamon, vanilla, and either blackberry or peach, but I did cinnamon, peach, and blackberry, which, like I mentioned earlier on the community post, is pretty darn good, though I think I have too much of the blackberry flavor, and it has kind of like a little bit of overloaded perfume type thing. But we'll have to see how it goes. And I think once I get some combos I really like, I'll go ahead and like mix up larger batches of them, and that way I can just add. I don't have to like mix. All right, and let's see. All right, so this one should fit in right there. There. All right. We are ready to start adding these in. And let me catch up with chat real quick. Mary saying hi to Gwen and Marmar. Gwen saying, please hit the like button, double check your subscriptions, and ring that bell for notifications. You don't want to miss what's coming up. And Marmar says, I have booped the like button. Thank you very much, Marmar. And Gwen linking to the birthday stream for tomorrow. Thank you very much for that, Gwen. And Marmar saying, hi, Melee. So if I don't get this stream done tonight, or get this done on stream tonight, basically all that's going to be left is some trees. But I looked through it and I think I can make them up, or get most of them made up. I started relatively early, and I've actually been getting a decent amount of sleep the last couple of nights, so I'm hoping I don't have any problem staying awake on the stream tomorrow. And I did turn down a little bit of overtime because I don't want to have to go into work after the stream's over. And tomorrow I get a relatively normal paycheck, so I should be back on track from that. Depending on how things go tonight, if I get done earlier than expected, I will jump right into designing on Kurt's braid. And I need to go ahead and update the main page for my channel with a listing of who's due braids next in the schedule. Just that way I can refer to it. If I forget whatever, or decide to change things, I can go ahead and update it that way. Don't want to throw things around here. Alrighty. But now that I'm getting seltzer flavors I like, I'm going to be trying to move away from the diet sodas and just use caffeine pills instead of the sodas, the caffeinated sodas for my caffeine to keep certain types of migraines at bay. I have found from the 3 times I have completely stopped on caffeine, and, you get sometimes you do, sometimes you don't get the withdrawal headaches for a while. But then about 3, maybe 4 months after I'm completely off and well past the withdrawal, I suddenly started getting a lot of migraines together. Every day, migraine. And I would like to avoid that. So I need at least some level of caffeine. I don't have to have a lot, but eventually I figure if I can work myself down to maybe 100 milligrams a day, and then just take it with my morning pills and not worry about it after that. Alrighty. So this Saturday morning, I'm going to go ahead and try and finish up my online constable training. And on the 12th of October, I have my firearms recertification, which I think I will be in good enough shape to do. I actually seem to still keep getting a bit stronger as time goes on, and we'll have to see how that goes. I'm trying to increase my exercise level so that I can keep the weight off and continue to reduce. I got down to about 209. I'm back up to somewhere bouncing between 212 and 215. But I'm starting to, now that I've dropped a couple of inches on belt size, I'm trying to get my wardrobe back in line again, which is why I've worn some of the embroidery shirts that I got that were kind of a little too small for me when I first got them. But they were the largest sizes I could get from that vendor. All right, so that's done for 27. All right, we're going to get 28, which is this one here. All right. And there should be one, round one, but if I don't see it, let's see if I can see where the specialty ones go. Oops. Guess I gotta get the camera out. One style one is outlined with red, one is outlined with green. All right, let's see. Is it on this one here? Does not appear to be. All right, so put one there, put one there. What are the green ones? Ah, there's the green ones. Okay. So the red one goes here. And oops, nope, it doesn't. All right, so green one. All right, so 1, 2. All right, let's see if I can. Ah, there we go. Let's go 1. You can pick it up. There we go. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. For some reason, my fingers don't want to. My fingers don't want to pick up. So that's not that one. Two. 3. Oops. Don't want to knock it off all the way. And 4. All right, there we go there. All right, and the one I grabbed that was the wrong one is actually going on this side. All right, and okay, this one goes there, and get this in the right orientation to pick up, and all right, there we go. One goes there, and looks like that one goes there, and that one goes here. All right, so that corner is done. Let's do. All right, so now I know what I need to do the opposite side too. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3. And let's find that special. Ah, there's the round one I was going to look for, which goes on top. Gotta be careful on this one. And that goes there. And this one goes there. And that one goes there. And I should have at least one more of the there we go. And there we go. This one goes right there. And there we go. Now I just need to fill this in back and forth. Hey, let me catch up real quick here. I see some new stuff. Gwen says, I think these last few levels are going to go quickly. Yep, I'm expecting them to. MLS, Dave, hey, just stopping in to say hello. Got to get back to work. Thank you very much. You have a good evening. I'm glad you were able to stop in. And Mary says, hey, MLS. And MLS, hello, Melly. All right. And, Dave, the poll is for tomorrow night. So I have something to do when people aren't in as guests and whatnot. This is the tall and skinny. This is the tall and wide. And I have found that it's much nicer for me on the build if off stream I go ahead and like baggy up each set of moves in its own individual Ziploc bag. Makes it much easier. I don't have to spend a lot of time like figuring out which parts I'm going to get together, and if I'm missing something I can find out ahead of time, and I'm less likely to throw pieces all over the floor. Alrighty. I don't know how many pieces are in the wide one, but the skinny one has 2,200 pieces. This set I'm doing here has 3,200, according to the box. And alrighty. Today was a fun day at work. Got to machine 4-inch thick blocks of blue nylon. And the scrap piece off of it is fairly large, but it's oddly shaped, so my work was going to just toss them. So I'm going to go ahead and grab them, see if there's maybe something I can make out of them on my CNC router once I get started doing stuff with that again. And still haven't gotten test results back from the blood draw on Monday from the rheumatologist tests. Hopefully I'll be able to find an answer there soon. This front one's getting pretty close to being done. And I hope people have been enjoying the high-res pictures I've been posting. Trying to get a little more reliable with that. This Saturday, I think I'm also going to go ahead and put the Takodai back together. It's sitting on the floor a couple feet away from me, wrapped up in a blanket and a bunch of cling wrap that they use for like shipping. Comes on a big roll, and you like wrap it all around your stuff and then pull it tight and tear off the... All right, well, at least I know where that one went. Oops, sorry about the noise there. All right, let me, let's see. Gwen says, you still throw pieces sometimes? Yeah, sorry about that. Mary says, what's y'all favorite Halloween movie? And Gwen says, Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not really a Halloween movie, but as far as horror movies, for pure horror, I think I like Alien, the original Alien, best. It was the first movie I saw as a kid. And I'm still throwing pieces. Huh. Did I knock this off? Nope, I think that's excess. All right. Oh, that was what fell from the thing. All right. Well, I know I can get an extra one for the one I just dropped. It's the first movie I saw when I was, relatively a kid. That actually, really truly terrified me, and so it has a special place in my movie watching heart. All right, there we go. And for straight actual Halloween movies, definitely not Troll 2. But as far as actual Halloween themed movies, I think there's a lot I like. I'm just not sure if I've got a specific favorite. I'll have to think about that one. Another horror movie that's not specifically Halloween themed that I kind of like, just for the concepts in it from Lovecraft, is From Beyond. The idea that there's kind of another reality overlaying our own, and we can see it with special assistance, but if you have the special assistance, you can also be seen by it. Alrighty. Okay. Let's see the rest of this move. All right. Okay. All right. So we got 4 1x3s, which I believe call these outer corners, and should be. Yep, there's one. All right, and I don't know why I'm having a hard time holding on to these. Headache's trying to come back a bit. All right, so let's go ahead and get the ones I know what I'm. They're easy to see where they go, and then I can figure out what it is that I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All right, so not seeing where some extra ones on that go that might be in here. I'll have to see. Oh, no, these are lining up. Getting close. All right. Oh, there's that one. so let's take a look with the camera, see what I can see once I blow it up. All right, so so 2x2 there, 2x2 there, and all right, so these are all 2x6s. Looks like they just fit in here. There. 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 Put that one on backwards. Alright, so I'm theoretically missing one of these 2x-wides. If I have two of these that would fit in there. I don't seem to be missing any other spots, so let me take a look and see if I messed something up somewhere. Alright, so that's, no. Alright, so it looks like that's all there. And that is weird. Now, let me double check this over here. Okay. 12, 13, 14. And 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Okay, my count's off that way, so alrighty. I'm just gonna grab, oh, there's this one right there. I don't know where the extra ones on these were supposed to go. It only shows two of them there. And that one goes there. Alright, so that move's done. And I believe I did 3 moves in one bag. Yep, 29, 30, and 31 are all in this bag. And oops. Yeah, I did bounce that back. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, so four 1x1s. And where do they go? Ah, they go on later. Okay, so 23 of these ones here. All right, so 1x2 there. And I'll Not seeing the ones I need, so let's do the ones I have. Until I have fewer parts to look through and can hopefully find the other ones easier. Alrighty. Oops. That one's one off from where it should be. It's probably not a recommended tool. There we go. Got stuck to a couple more pieces. Let's see if I can't get them back where they're supposed to be. There we go. And there we go for that. And there. And same thing on the far side. There we go. There. And let's see if I can see where that one fell. Found it. Alrighty. Let's try and work our way through these quickly. Yeah. There. And I found one of the one bys with the single pin on the top I was looking for. There we go. And so this one goes here. All right. Oh, speaking of books and or audiobooks that I have, as I mentioned that I was still listening to the He Who Fights with Monsters series, there's another series I like quite a bit that my wife and roommate also like listening to when we're all driving together as a group, and it's the Bobiverse series, which the first book is We Are Legion, subtitle We Are Bob, and I just knocked another one on the floor. There it went. Be right back. Oops, sorry about that. Let me fix that. And so, the premise for the Bobiverse stories: main character is a head of a software company, who is engineer type person. Successfully sells off his company for quite a bit of money. He's going to a science fiction convention, and before he actually gets there, he also signs up for a life insurance type policy where if he is considered, clinically dead, that they will freeze him and revive him later. Whoops. All right, let me get these back where they're supposed to be. I think I may have missed something with this one. Have to check back through and make sure that there wasn't more that was supposed to be added to this. Anyway, so the main character buys a kind of life insurance policy where if he gets declared clinically dead, they'll freeze him and revive him sometime in the future. Once they're able to figure out how to cure what it was that quote unquote killed him the first time around, or not the first time around, but that got him cryogenically frozen. Anyway, when he wakes up, it's about 100 years in the future. There is a totalitarian government controlling the what used to be the U.S., and they've recently come up with a functional interstellar drive, not faster than light, just possible to provide enough thrust to get to another solar system and decelerate at relatively reasonable energy costs, but obviously much too long for a human pilot. So they've figured a way to essentially take corpuscles, essentially blend them out and come up with a functional artificial intelligence based off of their brains. And apparently it doesn't have a very high success rate, but our main character manages to survive the process relatively sane. And I still keep throwing stuff on the floor. Where did that one go? Oh well. I think I have an extra one. So anyway, so he survives the process, and he does a pretty good job of pretending to be enthusiastic artificial intelligence who will follow all the rules. And as he starts heading out, war gets sparked up over who's sending what to which planet, and he heads off. And apparently he's also supposed to be a von Neumann probe. They've gotten much better at 3D printing technology, and they're able to pretty much make anything they want printed wise, if you can mine your resources for your raw materials. And so he's going out into the universe, and apparently there's a couple other countries that have also sent out people who may or may not be problems for him in the future. I won't get into more detail than that, but it's a really good series. The initial one was a trilogy, and then they had another book, and they recently just had the latest one released this year. I saw copyright date or publication date of 2024. Haven't listened to it yet, but the main character apparently winds up copying himself kind of over and over again, and actually kind of develops new personalities, even though they all have the same base existence up to the point of becoming an artificial intelligence. or a naturally derived intelligence that has been moved to a machine consciousness. And once he starts copying himself, the new ones come up with their own names. So we have like Bender and Homer and Riker and a bunch of other names like that. Some lean into the personality associated with the name, others don't. It's just there for to have a separate thing. Anyway, I haven't listened to it yet, but I am looking forward to it because I really enjoy the series. Good narrator and good author. Gwen says, yep, Corpse Bride is another good one. And Melee says, I was obsessed with Corpse Bride. And Gwen says, I'm more into Christmas because, my birthday. Okay. Actually, there's been some Santa's not exactly what you expect movies that I liked. I liked the one with Mel Gibson as Santa. Also like the one with the guy that played the sheriff in Stranger Things as Santa. Just kind of as an interesting take on Santa as being something a little bit different than you expected. The one with the guy that played the sheriff in Stranger Things. Kind of like a Norse themed Santa that can occasionally go back to his roots and be a little more aggressive than he used to be, or he's been recently. But then again, I also like action movies a lot. Oh, speaking of which, action movies and whatnot, on the today's Writer Dojo episode, they were discussing things like how Predator is kind of like a perfect movie, where it was like, the question is for like group adventure stories, which take do you kind of want to do? Do you want to have like part of the story is getting the team together and getting close to the very end before they actually all get together, or where everybody knows everybody at the start of the story, and they brought up the Predator movie as far as let's see, how it was starting all with everybody knowing each other, and they got kind of like a shorthand between the different characters, where it gives you a feel that they've been an ongoing group, and they're friends and they interact with each other a lot. And so there wasn't a whole lot of hey, we're bringing the getting the group together. And the also as a typical thing for not typical, but it's kind of a stereotypical thing where the getting the group together is like Ocean's 11, where the majority of the movie is getting the team together and how they interact with each other that way. That one did not want to stay. They're also discussing, I think, Godzilla -1 and how it was a really good movie, which I probably should get around to watching. I'm not necessarily a big Godzilla fan, but I am the sucker for well-written stories. All right, let me catch up real quick here. Do you mean that that guy 3D printed himself? He didn't really 3D print himself. What he does when he winds up in a new solar system is he has like mining probes that go out and they mine a bunch of raw materials from like asteroid belts and whatnot. And once he's got stocks, he can go ahead and like use them to 3D print up a new ship. I mean, there's some things that you can't really do, like you can't really 3D print explosives because it's too dangerous. But you can like 3D print everything else, and then use like robots to do the chemical processing for explosives that way. But anyway, once he's got another ship built on the same pattern as the one he has currently, it does have a computer, develops a computer core in there, and they essentially copies his essentially mind pattern or his operating system with all his memories and whatnot onto the new one, and then he's two people. So, and let's see, Marmar, Violent Night. Yep, I think that was the one. David Harbour. Okay, and he had very cool tattoos in that movie. Yep. And Gwen says there's an old black and white movie. I think it's called Santa Saves the Planet. Santa Saves Earth. Anyway, Santa's kidnapped. Alien successfully beats them with the help of some astronauts and a kid. Yeah, I think it's Santa Claus versus Mars is I think the one you're talking about there, and I have seen it. Gwendolyn SS sounds like a trip, and Gwen says it is. Actually, let me go ahead and let me. Yep, I think this is it. Santa Claus conquers the Martians. Oops. Helps if I click on the right one. Okay, Santa Claus conquers the Martians. Let's see the Wikipedia page. Let's see, that was a 1964 American Christmas science fiction comedy film. It says the Martians, Momar, Mom Martian, and Kimar, King Martian, are worried that their children, Grimmar, Girl Martian, and Bomar, Boy Martian, are watching too much Earth television, most notably station KID TV's interview with Santa Claus in his workshop at Earth's North Pole. The Cho-Chem, an 800-year-old Martian sage, advises them that the children of Mars are growing distracted due to society's overly rigid structure. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's the one that you were talking about, but I could be wrong. All right, let me stop screen, and there we go. And Gwen, yep, that's it. Yep, I was pretty sure that I knew which one it was. There's another one from the same area where it's Santa Claus versus Satan. And the devil is trying to ruin Christmas, and Santa Claus sends him on his way. I think that may have been more of like a short than an actual feature-length movie, but it's from about the same time frame, if I remember right. And I missed that one there. Yeah, I think I was going to wait until I'd gotten more there. All right. There we go. And let me get this in place. And that'll be it for this move. All right, I think that's everyone on that, but we have more here. All right, so flat top, 1x4. There we go. 1x2, and 1x1 flat top. That was why I was having a problem. And see if I can get that 1x out of here. Not sure where it landed, but it feels like it's... There we go. All right. Let's get it. There we go. On that end. And 1x2. And 1x4. Alrighty, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 1x4s. 3 and 4. And a 1x2 in the middle. And 4 more 1x4s. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's even these up just a little bit. There we go. All right, and let's see, 1x4. No, 1x4. A 2x2 with a single post, and a round one on top. There we go. And all right, so 1x2s go here, and here. There we go. And I'm getting really tired of throwing these pieces all over the place. Let's try this again. And here we go. Let's get the other end lined up. Pushed hard enough that knocked over a couple pieces. All right, so I've been at it for just over an hour. We started with move 27. I'm currently on move 30. After this one, I got 8 more moves to go. But I think if it's just the foliage, I might go ahead and just keep going with it, even if after the stream is done. or I'll set it aside and I'll worry about it after the birthday stream. All right, so looks like I'm a couple short what I need here. These are ones that I kept dropping and found on the floor later. All right, so after these, I need, yeah, four more. So one, 2, and let's get these in place. 1, 2. Just need 2 more. There's one of them, and there's another. Alrighty, and then the corner piece is gone. Oops, sorry. Let's get that a little more centered up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so that is all for move 30. Let's go on to 31. And one, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, missing 1, and not sure if that was the last one of those. Let me. There it is. And 6 there. And single spiky, single spiky, single spiky, single spiky, and 3 of the 1x4 flat tops. And I believe this is it for the building construction. Yes, it is. Alrighty, so this is move 32. Alright, so trees that we build, we have 2 of the brown tall ones here, and that goes on there, and then take 4 more of them, and we build up another layer. Alright, and actually I will leave that off until I get this pretty much done here. And then 1 in the center. And 5 in a cross pattern. Or X. Or T. And then back to 4. Getting there. And there we go. And 1 last one in the top. So if they're like this, and alrighty. So there we go. That is a tree. And alright, so brown one, hard to find. Oh well. I've got more here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then over 1 and back 5. Alright, so that one. That one goes there. Alright, so I got 1. I'm throwing pieces around here. Whoops, I am sorry. Trying to see if I can find the brown one. Apparently not. But there are extras of that, I know. There we go. Right bag. Probably should have sealed that bag again, so let's do that real quick. All right. Let's see if I can do this properly without throwing pieces around again. Hey, I see Rainman YYC on there. There we go. Let's see. Gwen says that sounds like a good plan. And please hit that like button, folks. And Rainman YYC, Rainman YYC, did my chat disappear? I am sorry. I'm not aware of that happening. Let me see. No, it looks like I can see it on my side. And hello, Rainman YYC. I only see one chat from you. And hey, Rainman YYC. And Gwen says sometimes I have to click on top chat and go back to all messages to bring that back. And Gwen says maybe I should have mentioned throwing pieces around. All right, let me see. I got top chat. Let me switch to live chat. See if I can see everything. All right, looks like white is winning. And just scrolling back through, I do not see another chat from you, Rainman YYC. I'm sorry about that. I only see the one from you. Let me check something else. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other chats there. Sorry, even on the back end. So it looks like YouTube took it away for whatever reason. Sorry about that. I got 2 people watching on Rumble. And we have 7 on Twitter and 6 on YouTube. All right, so now we're back to where we were. All right, let's see. So I got the 4. Now I need to do the 5. All right. Got a centerpiece there. And there. There. Make sure the right side of the piece is up. And there. And back to 4 again. One. 2. 3. 4. And then 1 in the center again. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All righty. We have trees there. And that was move 32. All right, on to 33. That's this bag here. Alrighty. Okay. We have 3 that are made with 2 and 2 that are made with 1. 2. All right. 2, 4, 6. It says we have 11 of these. Where are the 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so 4 that are too high, and 1, 2, and 3 that are 1 high. All right, so we got that we need there. All right, so we have 1, 2 that are 3 of these high. Let's see. All right, so they line up. Okay. All right, both of the 3s are like this. All right, so these do not want to be pressed together. All right, there we go there. I almost feel like I need an arbor press to put them together. Okay, so 2 are 3 of them together, and 1, 2, 3 of them are 2 together. All right, so there's the 3s, and all right, there we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 2 singles. All right, so it looks like we got all of them correctly counted up. There we go. And all right, so one of the 3s is on top of 2 post. And looks like it does go in the middle. There we go. And one of the 3s is on a single. There we go. And nope, that's a 2 on a single. Okay, so I have one of those and one of the 3 on a single. And a single is on a 2 twice. Single leaf on a 2 high stack. There's 2 high trunk. Branch, stem. Right. Go. And single on 2. And 2 on a 2. And 2 on a 1. All right, so I've got 2 2-on-1s. Yep, there we go. They're definitely snug fits. Okay, so these get set on the back end. Okay, so 3 on a double goes here. single on a double. All right, so I think this is where this one goes. And one on a double is also there. I'm not going to worry about counting. I'm just going for approximate. And 3 on a single is this corner. There we go. And 2 on a single. About right here. And double high goes there. And double on a single goes right about there. All right, so that move is done. Let me catch up real quick here. All right. And Gwen says maybe we should, okay, that's where it was. Rain Man YYC, I suggested Fat Man 2020 as another Twisted Santa movie. Yep, that's the one, I believe, with Mel Gibson that I was talking about, that I enjoyed it quite a bit. And Rain Man YYC, hey all, good to see you. Thank you very much. And Mary Cormier says, looks awesome. And Rain Man YYC, very nice. It would be very cool to be able to fly a camera through it. Yep. And Rayman YYC says hot water can help. I'm assuming that's in regards to pressing them together. And Gwen says, I was off for a moment. My aunt made a comment on Facebook. I had to check it out. Her 85th birthday is coming up soon. Well, congratulations to them, or to her. All right, so on to 34. All right, so 34 is this big bag of, well, not big bag, but it is a bag of pink. All right. So we have 43 of the pink here, and didn't grab it last time. Looks like I need 3 of the posts. 1, 2, and nope, they were there. I just couldn't see them. All right. So let's get these posts together. And there we go. Just gonna set that out of the way there. All right, let's see if I can put this one together. All right, we have here, and all right, so there and there. All right, and for 2, we have, okay, second one here. Whoops. There we go. And last time I did the micro build, I didn't really care too much for these type of flower things. Whoops. Let's get it on the right one. There we go. And okay. So that's there, and this goes on here, and this goes here, and this goes here. All right. And then we have one end goes here. Let's try a different one. It's not wanting to. There. And there. All right, so this one, oops, that one goes there, and there. You heading out, dear?
Bye, my love. I'm leaving.
Love you. See you.
Love you too.
See you tomorrow. All right, and this one goes here. I'm wondering if like a pair of needle nose would work good for getting these together. That one goes there. This one goes here on the end. And this one goes here. No, come on. You can do it. There we go. All right, and this one. That one goes. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, on there. This one goes there. And one on the end. Okay, so that one goes there. I have one that goes here. Okay. And one that goes here. And all right, so this one. Okay, that's not lining up there. All right, so one. Okay, so that was there. One there, one there. One here. And I think we have one here. one. One here. Okay. And there, one here. Where's that one going? Okay. Alright, so I think this one goes here. Okay, I think that's it for this stage 4. And so this one goes there. And this one goes here. And this one goes here. There. And this one goes here. Alrighty. I cannot tell what's going where. It's just they change orientation. I don't have well, I got more. I'm not gonna worry about just getting one off. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Go there. 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 And get the angle right here, and there we go. There. There. And there. There. And there. There. And I just knocked. All right, let's see if I can't reposition that. I think it went there. Just get the pressure at the right spot. There we go. And it goes under there. 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 And there we go. There. All right, I'm not going to worry about these last three here. I'm going to call this good. And where does this one go? All right, so move 35. All right, so this is the orientation here. Ah, there we go. Let's see if I put it in this orientation. There we go. Alrighty. I will try and do these three green trees somewhere else, sometime later. But I think for now I'm good. So I'm happy with this. Alrighty. So we have the entryway here, this side view here, the back view here, and the side view there. I think I'm going to call this good. So there we go. Let me catch up. Let me catch up with whatever. Gwen says, I don't think I've heard of Fat Man. And hi, bye, Mrs. Torren. And Raymond YYC says, to save his declining business, Kris Kringle, also known as Santa Claus, is forced into a partnership with the U.S. military. Making matters worse, Kris gets locked into a deadly battle of wits against a highly skilled assassin hired by a precocious 12-year-old after receiving a lump of coal in his stocking. And Gwen says, sounds like a comedy. Comedy, action, adventure. Probably right up there with Krampus for family friendliness from Rainman YYC. And Gwen says, I don't know Krampus. Krampus is Santa's opposite number. He is the Christmas demon that handles the naughty list. Picks up naughty children in a basket and hits them with sticks and takes them to somewhere else. Krampusnacht is December 10th. There's actually some pretty impressive Krampusnacht parades with people dressed up in full costume. And Gwen says, oh, that makes more sense than what I was thinking it was. And Gwen says, looking awesome. Rainman YYC says, nicely done. And red one is November 15th. I think it's with Chris Evans and the Rock. Red one. Okay, November 15th. All right, so it's upcoming. All right, let's see. Let me check real quick for let's see, dashboard, content, live, and customization. Let's see who's available for redirect. I don't see anybody currently live, so I guess I won't do a redirect. All right, so let me check the poll, and let's go ahead and end the poll. And you are welcome, Mel. And so it looks like the wide is the one that's been most voted for. What's interesting, it says 69% for wide and 30% for skinny with 10 votes. So I think the wide is actually 70%. So, all right, so we did about an hour and 40 minutes and essentially got it done. There's 3 trees theoretically to do, but the way they've got them marked up, I don't see. It's very hard to follow. They need to have like a identifier from like one stage to the next as how you can orient it. Oh, sorry. So I am going to go ahead and call it an evening. Thank everybody for coming by. It was good to have you all here. Good evening, everyone. Time to do my physio homework. Yep, I should also hit the elliptical. I need to hit it today. It's been a couple of days since I hit it. And hopefully we will have a very nice birthday stream for me tomorrow. And Glenn says, have a great night, everyone. And as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.